Well, this month we're profiling some smaller charities doing important work in our community. And today we're learning about a charity that's providing vital care in our community. Joining us now is George Garrett, Volunteer Cancer Drivers Society co-founder, and cancer patient Vivian Ginter. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here.
Thank you very much, Jen.
So, George, can you tell us a little bit about the society? What's it all about?
Yes, we were formed 4 years ago. I'm just going into our 5th year in March, and we're doing extremely well. And when we started, we had limited resources, and we were more or less hand to mouth. We do compensate our drivers for driving, although about 20-some% of that is donated back to us. So our drivers are our biggest donors.
Wow.
We are a very close-knit organization. But we've grown so much, we have over 200 volunteer drivers now. And we serve many, many patients throughout the Lower Mainland, right from West Vancouver out to Mission, and from Abbotsford to Delta. So it's a very wide area. The only exception being Vancouver, Burnaby, Richmond, which are covered by the Freemasons.
Okay, I was wondering about that because, yeah, it didn't have all of them. So that's how that's divided up, if you will.
So we're doing extremely well, and we're getting into a situation now where people are giving us money by way of in-kind securities. So they can donate a security, whether it's stocks or perhaps mutual funds, and they get a tax refund immediately, and they don't have to pay the capital gains tax. So it's a win-win situation for everyone.
Absolutely.
We just got a $30,000 one last week from a person in Langley, and we're anticipating some more from Raymond James coming up this week.
Fantastic. These are vital funds, and Vivian, you've been able to use the service. You are a recovering cancer patient.
Yes.
Congratulations. You've gotten through and beaten it so far.
Thank you.
And so how important was the service for you?
Oh my goodness, it was just a lifesaver for me. When I first was diagnosed in June of 2017, I thought that my transportation worries were over. There were none. My son had just retired, and he was committed to driving me to every appointment. And then my neighbor also, I had a very good neighbor, and he was also very kind and offered to drive me anywhere for any appointment. Unfortunately, in the midst of 2018, both of my drivers contracted cancer.
Oh, you're kidding.
And my son passed away, and imagine they both passed away.
I'm so sorry to hear
in
that.
2018. It was quite a blow, believe me. Yeah. And so my 2 drivers were gone all of a sudden. So I had heard of George's initiative, and I phoned his daughter, a friend of mine. George phoned me back and said, yes, his service was still available, and so I started with them. And it's just been incredible. It's just such a wonderful, wonderful service, and it's so necessary.
Sure. Literally life-saving for you.
Yes, oh, of course. You know, when you're dealing with cancer, it's so tiring, you know, because there's so many appointments to keep, and you're having all sorts of treatments, and your energy is sort of zapped. And so if you don't have to worry about transportation, that is such a relief.
Well, thank you so much both for being here. Thank you for your service. If you're wondering, yes, George Garrett, legendary reporter, and now he's helping people in need. Wonderful to see you again.
Thank you.
This is from Accent Inn's, a $500 donation towards Volunteer Cancer Drivers Society to help out. So hopefully, I know you'll put it to good use.
We certainly will.
And if you would like to help at home, you also can. If you go onto accentins.com and book a room, you can do it to the charity of the day. They will give $5 to this charity, and all you have to do is put in the promo code GIVING. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
For more information as well, you can go down.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. VolunteerCancerDrivers.ca.